What we would do when we were small, when we was hungry and if we had no food, we would actually walk around and see if we can find a boab.
It's a tree symbolic of Australia's northwest. And like other Indigenous kids, growing up, Robert Dann found many ways to eat the boab fruit.
But sometimes we would actually bring the whole fruit like this back to home, about 4 or 5 of them, and then we break it up, and then we actually put it into a pot. So we make it like a broth, and then we'd actually turn it into more like a iced tea, also porridge as well.
For thousands of years, these native boab trees have provided Indigenous people with food, shelter and medicine.
My mum, who was born under a boab tree, and she was one of the stolen generation.
Robert Dann was leading a tour group across the Kimberleys when the idea hatched for a business based on boab nuts.
I would actually make my version of boab iced tea. And there was someone tasted it next day on my tours. They said, well, you should take it up to the next level.
Robert set up the bush food business, Bindam Mie, making a powder that can be added to cakes or muesli, iced teas, even boab ginger beer.
And the painting on my label, it means bush food travelling. And it's got gubbins, boab and the bush lemongrass.
The market for boab products is growing steadily, with scientists reporting on its health benefits.
This powder here is actually worth $400, but the properties on it, it's actually got a vitamin C, vitamin B6, potassium, iron, zinc, protein, energy, dietary fibres, and also calcium as well.
In the season from March to October, Robert and a team of young Indigenous workers, including his family, grind the dried boab nut flesh at a workshop in Broome.
A lot of people are looking for jobs. Some people aren't really qualified, so this tends to help out a lot of people around the town.
The knowledge that I'm teaching these younger ones is actually starting to empower them to actually take it further as well. The seed's actually used for making oil, so it's got a lot of collagens. It's good for damaged skin and also good for eczema and psoriasis. So you can just get a little bit and just go, but it goes a long way as well.
Despite growing demand, Robert harvests sustainably, leaving plenty for local families who still eat boab fruit, growing on thousands of trees across Broome.
What we're going to do is actually keep it in balance, where the Indigenous people, actually keep control of it, where that actually does not get out of our hands as well.
Indigenous Business Australia has helped Robert to expand.
Tourism you're focusing on in the peak, and then you're doing the production stuff after. See where your cash flow is at and how you've mapped that out in line with the seasonality of your businesses and how that works.
Robert is a graduate of the Accelerator program, which helps entrepreneurs diversify and grow.
The IBA Accelerator program taught us how to run your business, to build it up from the scratch.
Right across Australia, the Indigenous business sector is booming, but operators in regional and remote communities face particular challenges.
IBA's approach is very one-on-one, whereby we'll go out to physical locations and meet with people in person and have, develop a close relationship to understand intimately their needs so we can provide the best responses to them. Robert's got a great product, it's just a matter of getting it out there to the market, and that's certainly something that IBA would like to support him to do.
We got the lemon, got the peach, and we got the original. Here you go, brother.
And recently, Robert showcased his growing range in Sydney.
I can really taste those Broome flavours, you know, it takes me home.
Maybe picking two tons next year, right through the whole Kimberley. So that will give me more of a revenue to actually talk to people.
With growing international interest, Robert has big plans for the future.
It's a young business. It's just like the Kakadu plum, as they call it, the gubbinge. It's going out of this world at the moment. So the boab hopefully is in that same category as well.